Yeah, just we obviously all the teams are doing this. Bring them in, get the guys to introduce themselves to each other. It's a good break in the summer to bring them in, have some fun, get to know each other, and then get them home before the camp and rookie camp and main camp really start. For myself and the rest of the staff here, same thing. Just want to get to know these guys. They're all really good players. We want to get to know them as people as well. And just kind of just muck it up in the dressing room, have some fun. And that's about it.
Do you remember this experience as a player at all, going to camps like this?
A little bit. Long time ago, that's for sure. These kids are lucky. Back in the day, they were a lot harder. But it's good that they've made it a little easier. It's good that these kids are in here, get some fun, and yeah, it's good.
Do you look at a guy like him being out on the ice? I guess, how do you assess what they're doing here and translating that to NHL, I guess skills or ability to advance to that level?
Yeah, we're here to guide him. He's a special player. So the stuff we do on the ice, we're just kind of giving him essentially just homework to take home with him. And then he can just keep doing it over the summer, give him some workouts, tips on the ice, like Luke, our skating coach, and then let him just progress as a player. He's one of those guys he's already a pretty good player, but we're going to try and make him better.
What are your first impressions of Cameron Schmidt?
The kid can skate. Yeah, he is very smooth on the ice. He's a nice guy. I've talked to him 3-4 times today already. It'll be nice over the next couple of days to get to know him more.
What is your job down in Austin right now? Is it like player development?
Yeah, it's all player development. Just go down there, tell those guys my story, and then give them what I can. This past year was amazing. A lot of questions come my way on and off the ice, how to handle certain situations, stuff like that. So being a guy that worked for everything I got, it kind of translates to a bunch of the guys that are there. Not everybody's drafted. So I just tell them my story and then go from there and just try and help them out.
As you work with JJ, do you like what this organization does? Because it seems like, well, he's been at it forever, but it also seems like they have a good plan to help players take step by step to get to the NHL. Yeah,
when me and JJ talk, me and JJ have known each other forever.
Yeah.
So in his mind, he wanted to get alumni in here and get someone that's played the game that can tell, like I said, tell your story and just pass along knowledge. So it's great where it's going. If we could get more alumni to come in, you know what I mean? Once these young guys see alumni come in and players right now come in and you mingle with each other, it's just going to take your draft picks and your young players to the next level.
What's the balance, especially with players who come in really highly motivated to help them understand how to work on things without trying to prove everything on the first day? How do you kind of balance keep them without too much?
Yeah, that's just all. It's quite easy actually. It's just on ice. You watch them. Well, these guys are going 100 miles an hour right off the first drill. And I told them before the ice, and you pull them aside and you're just like, hey, this is just homework. This is, slow and smooth is fast. So you just do some homework, go through it nice and smooth. You don't have to go 100 miles an hour and kill each other. We're here to give you some tips to take home. So just manage it on the ice.
Do you see anything different from a player who's coming back for their second time around? Maybe less nerves, things like that, more maturity than they come back for this?
Yeah, for sure. You can see the guys that this is their third, fourth camp to a guy that's coming in fresh, rookie if you want to call it, a little quieter. It's for sure what's going to happen. They're a little nervous. It's fine. Once you get 1, 2, 3 camps, you get more confident. You come in, you just go through the process. But every player goes through it, so you expect it.
Do you see those guys who are coming back take on a little bit of a leadership role and maybe communicate more with those first-time players?
For sure. These guys have been great already. Yesterday went nice and smooth with medicals and the fitness testing they had to do, and it just translated into today. The guys that have been here before kind of lead the way, and then if anybody else has any questions, we'll help them out.
A recent poll of the draft prospects from this year, Dallas was the top organization that they said they wanted to be drafted to. Why do you think that is?
I mean, look at this organization the last few years. They're right near the top every year. And it's from the top brass all the way down. We're all good people. We all want everyone to succeed. We're all trying to help each other. I mean, this organization is unbelievable. So it's no surprise that players and coaches and whoever else would want to come here and be a part of it.
But it's not just the success on the ice though, right? It's also seeing guys like a Wyatt Johnston or Roby Vance or, Jake Andre, all the guys who spent time in the organization have been graduated. Like, does that help a young prospect see a pathway for themselves? Yeah, for sure. I mean, you see all these guys that started grinding away in Austin and going through the process. And I think this organization has been a big advocate of, we're not going to rush you right to the NHL. We know you're a good player, but you're going to take your time. You're going to go through the process. And then look at these guys. They're superstars now. So that definitely could be a part of it.
As someone who played for a while, the transition, especially like last year with the organization, that transition kind of to more of a coaching and development role, how did you find a lot of satisfaction from that? I'm sure it's different, and every coach will say that they miss playing, to a certain extent. But what was that experience like for you after you're changing?
It was great. It was awesome that my career was over, and it wasn't just over. There was nothing to do. I wasn't in hockey, and I'm thankful that the Stars took me on, and it made the transition out a lot easier. It was different being in the coach's office a lot more, as I didn't spend too much time there when I was a player, thankfully. But it was a nice transition out of the game. So whether I've realized it yet or not, it doesn't really feel like I'm retired, because I still go to the rink every day. I still get to chat with the players and be a part of it. So it's nice.
It's been nice spending time with Jamie, though.
Oh yeah.
As I just figured, I mean, we know you. You've been doing
Yeah.
this for a long time. Did you ever think that this is where it would be right now?
Yeah, no, definitely not. It's just the way the cards played,
Yeah.
and we're rolling with it right now. It's fun.
What's it been like seeing him become a dad after being an uncle for a long time?
Awesome. It's awesome. We the late night pictures, the dad stuff. It's funny to see, but he's an amazing dad. So it's nice that we get to talk not just about hockey anymore. It's a lot of other stuff.
What's the emotion like seeing him resign?
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, we talk a lot about what he's got left and that whole scenario of one more year. So he's got one more year right now, and he's excited. He wants to be a Star for his whole life. So it's good to see that he's going to keep going.